So I wanted to bring this topic to light, especially whilst Love Island is going on. I feel like it's a very engaging conversation to have. This doesn't just pertain to Love Island, but reality TV in general. When it comes to specifically a South Asian representation, is there a problem with colorism and diversity box ticking? And I think there definitely is. Hey guys, it's Murad Morali. Hope you guys are doing well today. Back at it again with another video. If you have not subscribed, daily and consistent content, subscribe, click that button, head over to my Instagram, my Patreon, my merch, and let's get straight into this video, my TikTok as well. Now, these type of conversations aren't for everyone, because not everybody is able to have the cognitive mindset for it, the flexibility to understand these conversations. They just don't get it. But there is a particular article by somebody called Puna Bell, and I feel like it's very interesting, where she also agrees that Love Island's idea of South Asian representation is steeped in colorism. We're not a monolith. And for that particular example, we can see this season, we have particular two individuals where we have Shannon and we also have Priya, who just joined. This lady says, as a woman who belongs to the South Asian community, it doesn't surprise me that there are only been a handful of South Asian contestants on shows like Love Island today. As a teenager growing up in a dominantly white area, I was always seen as Asian first and a girl second, and constantly fought to be noticed, let alone be viewed as attractive. Generally, we are stereotyped and, like other POC, depicted on screen as the best friend or the resident nerd, never the love interest. When it was announced that we were going to have the first South Asian woman on this season of Love Island, Shannon Singh, it was, however, exciting. Whether or not you think the show is dross, mainstream TV has a huge trickle-down effect on younger people. Shannon is mixed race, but I wasn't surprised that the producers had gone for someone who was lighter skinned. Dark-skinned South Asian women on screen are so rare as to be immediately memorable. A few days ago, we saw the second South Asian girl, Priya, a stunning woman, but someone who was also considered to be light-skinned and consequently more, easier end of the South Asian beauty. It seems as if the producers of Love Island have a diversity box they would like to tick, but don't actually know anything about the communities they are attempting to represent. POC are not a monolith, and that definitely applies to South Asians. Colorism is a prejudice towards dark skins within one's own race. Yet when we are depicted on the screens, whether that's Bollywood or mainstream TV, the people deemed most attractive are those who most closely resemble Eurocentric standards of beauty, light skin, small noses and straight hair. Aside from Priya's heinous taste in men and politics, fancying Boris Johnson, this isn't a critique of the contestants themselves. They're just living life, and if the trolling Shannon has experienced both from racists and our own community is anything to go by, they already have a lot to deal with. But it is critique of people who work behind the scenes and who are in charge of choosing who gets to go on screen. If you're going to represent a community, do the legwork or hire a consultant who can explain the levels of complexity around identity in certain communities. I'm South Indian, this lady says, for instance, and we tend to have different skin colouring and hair from places that are in the north. The first time I really saw myself and my family reflected in the mainstream was Mindy Kaling's Never Have I Ever on Netflix, which was released in 2020. It's interesting. I feel like there isn't a diverse range of South Asian individuals when it comes to shows like this, and especially on Love Island, they go for a particular ideal type of a Eurocentric beauty form. Shannon, Priya is the type. They're kind of fair skin, big eyes, and it's a big problem in Bollywood within itself as well, where you don't really see dark skinned Asian girls anywhere, and that's why I've always said I would love to see a dark skinned Asian girl on the show, because I think yes, it's just Love Island, whatever, but it's the most watched show when it comes to a younger audience in the entirety of this country. And I feel like when you see proper diverse range of individuals, it really can help people really see that there's more to the world than what you think there is. Although it sounds quite narrow and there's other forms of media to educate ourselves, a lot of people don't do that. And I feel like when it comes to places like Love Island, I do think there is a problem with colorism. I don't think there is a diverse range of Asian girls at all on the show, and I just feel like they need to improve on that, whether it be even Anna has a similar kind of phenotype to the last two girls that are currently on this season, and I feel like it is a problem. Like it is, like even Marlon as well, I have yet to see a proper dark skinned Asian girl, and I feel like it's a huge issue. And no race is monolith. No group or people are monolith, because it's a diverse range. But then when you look at the producers, the people that pick the contestants, they have a small educated mindset on this matter because they don't belong to these races. I guarantee that 90% of these people are white, therefore they don't care and they don't know, and they only go by what they see. The problem starts from within. And if you don't employ people, then you might as well just not even do it, because I think that you will never get accurate results of diversity tick boxing if you don't have the people within that are diverse. Anyways, I wanted to touch on this matter because I think it's a very interesting conversation to have, and I feel like, you know, why not do it? Let me know what your thoughts are when it comes to this. Subscribe to the channel, click that button guys for daily and consistent content, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.